Well, morning guys. This morning came back to the unit that we did that end frame on, and for some reason, I mean, it started up fine, left it running for a little while, and after like a good 15-20 minutes, I mean, it started to idle erratically. It started to stumble a lot, and it just died on me. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what the hell's going on. I mean, it sounds like it's got not enough fuel pressure, but there's only one way to make sure. We got to run some tests on it and figure out what the hell's going on with this one. So plugged in my scanner. Let me go ahead and try and see if I can figure this one out, guys. You know what, guys, I'm gonna try out this J Pro, see what it does. Oh yeah, my laptop's a little it's an older model, so it takes a little while to boot up. Bear with you guys. We're gonna go ahead and connect. Sorry about the alarm, guys, but my air pressure is a little low, so it's gonna be going on heavy duty. Well, let's see what it says. And like I said, I apologize. My laptop's a little older, so it takes a little while, so just bear with me. Fuel filter suction side differential pressure. The filter between the fluid pump and the fuel tank is plugged. That's what it came up with. And inactive body brake switch inputs do not match. And the other inactive change oil. Inactive ICP, unable to build up pressure during engine cranking. ICP, it's inactive. Well, right now the engine seems to be running somewhat decently. Let me check the pressures on this one.
La pompa yo. La fuel pump.
Well, on this one, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start at with the easiest. It's saying there's not enough fuel pressure. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect that fuel line from that fuel filter case, and I'm going to loosen up the gas cap at the tank, and I'm going to blow air from the engine side back into the tank. There might be some kind of a clog. I mean, this unit been down for like 5 months. If there is debris in that gas tank, it might have settled, and that little suction hose might have picked it up, and it's restricting the flow of fuel through that line to the filter. I'm going to go ahead and do that first. If that doesn't work, I'm going to go ahead and jump over to the relay for that fuel pump. It's got an electric fuel pump on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect that relay, look at the bottom side of it, make sure that the pegs aren't burnt or I don't see any kind of overheating on that relay, and put it back on, maybe replace a relay, and then come back, start it up and see what it does. At the end, if fuel pressure doesn't build up, well, I mean, I think I already cleaned out that fuel bowl on this one, but I'll check it real quick. If nothing else, I'm gonna have to go ahead and replace that fuel pump. So let me go ahead and start by clearing out that hose from the tank to the fuel bowl first. Secondly, go with a relay. Thirdly, go with a fuel bowl, and if not, fuel pump's gonna be bad. I already pulled it off. The strainer on it looks clean, so there's no debris in there. So let's go ahead and continue with this one, guys. Well, guys, this is our fuel inlet, and that one down there is our fuel return, that little silver one down there. So the one that I'm worried about is this one here. This is our electric pump, the casing, and then the fuel filter casing over here on this side. If I check the pressure now, I mean, it'll build up pressure. I can press this little purge valve and fuel will come out. I can check it on there and fuel comes out, but the thing is it enough? According to the scanner, it's not enough pressure. So let me go ahead and remove this line and blow air through it. To remove it, you press this little white tab downward and it comes right off. Well, guys, on this one, started the unit up and it ran for a little while, so I'm not gonna say it's fixed. I'm just gonna say that whatever we did kept it running for a little bit longer. I shut it down because I'm still gonna go ahead and replace this little relay. Alright, it looks like an AC Delco, one of those Chevrolet little fuel pump relays that goes in cars, whatever. I believe these are 40 amp, 50 amp, sorry about that, it's a 50 amp. Well, it's just 50 and 30, but I'm going to go ahead and replace it. On the firewall of the bus, we have a relay little center here, and they're actually labeled. That's pretty cool. So fuel pump relay is the one in the firewall. Then you got the EGR turbo power relay in front, and then of course ECM, fuel heater, so on and so forth, all the way down to the bottom. Now, I already disconnected or took it off the little, it's got like a little clip that holds it on the wall. This is it right here. Let me go ahead and disconnect it and I'll show you the inside of the relay, because when they burn they turn off. Let me show you. I can show you, these things are somewhat of a pain in the butt to depress and unlock and actually pry it off, but the inside of the relay does not look it doesn't look too bad, but I'm still going to replace it just to be on the safe side, dude. It's like a $15 expense. I think it's worth it just to, you know, feel better about the. So I'm going to go ahead and replace this one, and then I'm going to go ahead and start up the unit and let it run for a little while, and hope that that takes care of the issue. I still think the fuel pump is going to be the problem. I'm just kind of doing what I can. That's not going to cost the school district $1,000. That's how much a pump is. But it's already on. Let's hope for the best, and well, let me crank the sucker over and see what it does. Well guys, here it goes. Let's see what it does. This thing started up wrong, so I'm gonna let it run for a while, see if it'll hold. I'll come back over in a bit, guys. Well guys, I'm already back home, but that unit that I was working on, fuel pump is the issue. All that little work that we did on it was just to kind of get it out of the way, make sure that the problem was not suction hose or relay or anything like that. We did everything we could to try and get it up and running, but the fuel pump is sticking. It'll run fine for a little while, and then it'll just kind of stick, pressure drops, and engine will start acting weird, and it'll just die on us at times. Not all the time, but I mean, it's not right. We're gonna go ahead. We ordered the fuel pump. We get it in tomorrow, so well, I'll be installing a new pump on there tomorrow, and I'll give you a follow-up on that one. But I mean, I'm 99% sure that the fuel pump is going to fix the issue. All right guys, appreciate you guys watching. Like and comment.